So you can understand this and watch money attract to you. By the end of this video, you're going to understand the recipe of manifesting in money into your life, prosperity consciousness, and the exact steps you need to do today and all the things you shouldn't be doing today to allow money to find you. I'm a master healer and manifestation mentor who's worked with over 2,500 clients, attracting money, intentions, and good things into their life. Now first, in order to have money enter our life, we need to stop repelling it. We need to enter what spirit thinks about money. You're here today in this silver circle. You're wanting to go here with any amount of money. This could be any currency. This is a dollar sign, but euros, pounds, etc. And when I'm repelling money, I am basically going against the spirit of money. What that means is I'm trying to obsessively think about it all day. I'm overthinking. When's the money going to come into my life? Is it possible for me to actually have the money come in? Am I worthy enough to actually bring in that amount of money? Is this something that could happen by tonight? So I'm obsessively thinking about it in unhealthy ways. I'm acting very desperate. I need it. I'm very needy. I need the money right now. It's like I'm trying to order a package and it gets here today, same day delivery. I need that same thing to happen with money. It needs to happen right now on my timeline. I'm not okay without the money in my life. So that money is trying to fill a void inside me. I'm controlling. I'm trying to micromanage the universe. I'm trying to control when and how this thing is going to play out by every little factor. And as I'm micromanaging, I am taking away from the higher mind. I'm chronically waiting for it. I'm waiting. I visualized today, I did my affirmations. I'm doing the techniques and tools I know how to manifest. And then the rest of the day, I feel like I'm waiting. I'm waiting for the money. I'm waiting. I'm waiting. I'm not fulfilling my life. I'm not living my best life. I'm waiting. And I allow circumstances to dominate my thinking. If circumstances in my life seem very dire and impossible to manifest money, maybe the job, you never get a bonus. Maybe in the business, it's been stuck for 10 years. The circumstances are controlling my thinking, and I have a very limited view of the world and what's going on. What happens here is every time I watch these manifestation videos, law of attraction videos, I might gain a little bit of progress because my awareness increases and I believe yet again that manifesting is a real deal. It can happen in my life. But as soon as I have any of these 5 things, I hit a wall and I go back to where I started. And that's why people are chronically in the same exact loop over and over for many years. They go back and forth. I want more money and then I don't have any. Or I have a really great month, I have a lot of money come in. The next month I have a lot of money go out. So I never really hold abundance. And I keep going in this swirling loop over and over and over because every time I try and get somewhere, I'm running into the wall through my internal blocks and awarenesses. Now the things that we need to understand and need to start doing here is we need to start changing these over to these 5 areas here. So instead of obsessively thinking about where we're trying to go, we're going to start allowing ourselves to be in these 5. You start looking at yourself as a high value soul. I'm not desperate. That's what you tell yourself. I'm not desperate. I am a high value man or woman. I am a high value soul. I don't need this thing in my life. I don't need money in my life, and I am complete. It's all good. It's fine. I focus on I am very confident about me. I love who I am. I'm interesting. I'm allowing myself to move forward. I'm growing. I'm expanding. I'm very kind. I'm very friendly. I'm very loving. I'm a great person for this world. Whatever it is that you want to say out loud, it's a very healthy confidence, not egotistical. It's a healthy spiritual confidence inside the self. So whether this thing happens or not, I'm a high value soul. Things are working out in my life. It's all going to happen. It's all good. I surrender to the higher power. I allow the higher power to find the money for me wherever it is in this vibrational universe. It'll find me, and I'm okay allowing the universe to do its thing. Think about you being the boss, if you will, or the parent or the leader. You don't want to micromanage. You want to allow the employee, the child, the person that you're leading to also do their thing. Learn their ways, figure out what they need to do, not micromanage. So you surrender to the process. We're going to talk more about that by the end of the video. You're going to move on. This is the biggest thing with when people are waiting and like, I don't want to live my life until this thing happens in my life. Instead, move on. Serious. Before the money comes into your life, before the thing comes into your life, move on. You've set the intention. You visualize for the day. You did your affirmations. You did your gratitude list. You did your tapping. You did whatever it is in the morning. And then the rest of your day, go live your best life. Serious. Go and do and fulfill the things that you want to do. Give yourself the qualities of fun. Give yourself the qualities of freedom, or whatever that looks like. So you're moving on. Also, you're going to allow the trust in the higher mind. And if you lack trust, it's because you have a lot of trauma around people breaking your trust, right? But we need to form a higher level of trust with spirit. Spirit's never going to break your trust, ever, not even once. So let's start forming a better connection with spirit and forming these higher feelings towards the higher mind, who figures out all this for us, and you focus on you. Who do I need to become to have this amount of money come into my life? Well, I need to become somebody who feels rich. I need to become somebody who believes in the universe. I need to become somebody who is prepared to receive something like this into my life, right? You're allowing yourself to say, I'm going to focus on my growth. I'm going to focus on my expansion. I'm going to focus on who I am and who I'm growing into today. So you have all these 5 factors moving forward. And what starts to happen is you start to gain a lot of growth at one time. And instead of going back to square one, you're going to actually move forward every single day, and it's going to be more and more progress. You're going to see more and more significant signs to where you're wanting to go. And even more progress is going to start to gain as you go forth. And before you know it, money's going to start to rapidly come into your life. Your intentions, your abundance that you're looking for, the access of whatever you're wanting is coming in to your life because you were in the receiving mode to get it. Essentially, these are what God would think about money. These are the 5 aspects that allows you to be in harmony with your highest self, to be in harmony with your soul's path, to be in harmony with God, higher power, whatever you want to call it. But every time we're on the list down here, we're going in these circles and we are resisting what's going on. Now, one of the most important things to understand with this is just by listening to this video, that doesn't mean things are going to change. Things are already in motion for you. And I'm seeing for you right now that your transformation has already been underway for money. But at the same time, you want to apply these. So here's what I would do to make sure that you are actually going to implement and apply everything that goes on here. Okay, number 1, a reminder card. So I would pull out an index card that has these 5 reminders on it. And you put it in your pocket or put it by your laptop if you're working that day, or attach it to the back of your phone, tape it on the back of your phone case. Whatever you need to do to remember these 5. And every day you go through these. It's kind of like learning a new language. If you're learning a new language, you're going to learn new diction, new nouns and verbs, phrases. You're going to understand the vocabulary. But if you don't go in remember what you learned from day 1, you're never really going to get to the advanced level, right? Because you have to remember the basics and fundamentals, okay? Same idea here. We always need to go back to the basics or the fundamentals. So you're going to have a reminder card. That's one thing you're going to want to do right now. Even pause the video, get that done, and then continue the video, okay? Number 2 here is you have your reminder card. What you're going to want to do is ask yourself, ask your heart and soul. So I'm going to put H and S here, heart and soul. What do I need to do today to have my best happiness? What do I need to do today to expand to my highest level? Okay. And when you ask your heart and soul, it's going to come through intuition. And that's going to be the light felt path. So it might say something like, you're going to get a little extra sleep today. You need to make sure that you're in harmony with the feeling of feeling rich and wealthy. part of your cosmic path is to do this and this, right? Something bigger is going to come through you that day, and it's going to give you directions on what to do next. Now, you might listen and be like, I'm not hearing anything. Okay, it's not just some voice, it's a feeling, it's a clean thought that's going to come through, okay? So you just need to practice this. If it doesn't come through the first day, fine, try it 10 days in a row and see if it happens by that time, okay? And the third thing here is, while you're going through, is you want to be consistent with all 5 of these. It may sound super simple, but sometimes we don't remember the simple things that we're needing the most, because we want to be consistent with telling ourselves on how much of a high value soul we are, surrendering, moving on, higher mind, and focusing on you. But if we only do it for 2 days in a row, it's not going to really do much. We're going to go back to these moments, and then we're not going to see money come into our life. Every client I've ever worked with that doesn't have a lot of money attracting into their life, it's always one of these 5, every single time. Okay? Because if you have one of these 5 up here going on, you're at least moving towards it, and you're going to more than fulfill your place at your job or your business. You're going to go out there and do the uncomfortable thing in your business because you're in these 5 aspects. So it's really important to stay consistent so you don't land back here in this space. Okay? Number 4 is start having a cosmic mission. Okay? Something bigger than just receiving money. What is that cosmic mission for you? Most likely it's going to be something like expansion and growth into your relationship with the Creator. That's going to be some cosmic mission that you're on. Not, I'm going to go ahead and serve 1,000 people or 100,000 people or 1,000,000 people. Or I'm going to go and help people heal. Or I'm going to help people into homes and real estate. That's a career mission. I'm talking about a cosmic mission. You want to focus on that on a daily basis when you're doing these 5 reminders and tools and actions, because the cosmic mission goes beyond money. And I need you to go beyond money. Money is an energy, but it's a tool to help you through your cosmic mission. My cosmic mission is, how much of a highest relationship can I have with the Creator, God, higher power source, whatever you want to call that. That's the most important mission that I'm on, and that's going to help you generate some more money. And finally, okay, it's aligning with the feeling of feeling rich, wealthy, abundant, etc. So every day, use every single one of these tools to allow yourself to get into that place where you're aligning with the emotion of richness, with the emotion of wealth, with the emotion of abundance. And as you're doing all these things, you're going to get towards money very quickly, and I'm looking forward to hearing all about that. Now, subscribe if you haven't already on the channel. I look forward to seeing you over in the next video.